Yo, Benny's Big Gaming here. Hello you all, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a video for you all on the Elder Scrolls Online. Today I'll be going through with you all and showing you the basics of crafting, armor and weapons, and I'm going to be explaining to you what the different menus and the different crafting stations do, etc, etc. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Let's go over here to the blacksmithing station. There are 3 stations in total in this game. Like I said, the blacksmithing station, the clothing station, and the woodworking station. Let's start with this one. As you see, we have menus here on the left hand side. This is the Xbox One edition of the Elder Scrolls, by the way. And let's go through this. We have refine, creation, deconstruction, improvement, and research. Let's start with creation. How to basically create an item in this game. You have to select on the top what you want. If you want a weapon or a piece of armor. So let's just pick out a weapon here. And then we have the next slot right here, which is the material. Now the material is what controls the level of the item. So for a weapon or a piece of armor in the blacksmithing station, it will be iron, will be from levels 1 to 14. Now the more of the item you add to it, as you see there, it controls the level of what you're trying to create. And then it goes on to steel ingots and etc, etc. And then next up we have the style material. Now this is what controls the style of your item. So you see, if I change it here, the item looks different. Now if you're starting off, you will not be able to craft most of the styles. So basically when you first start, you'll be able to craft your race's style. For example, I'm a Nord. When I first started, I would be able to craft the Nord style. And you have to buy the style material or find the style material. And then if you want to craft other styles, you have to find what is called motifs. And the motifs can be bought off guild traders, or you can find them while you're running around doing your quests, etc, etc. Next we have a trait. Now I haven't really gone through the traits with you all yet. I will do that in a minute. But basically what the trait gems do, they do different things to your armor. Like this one reduces the cooldown of weapon enchantments by 30%. That's what this trait does. In the beginning you won't have any of these unlocked, so just go no trait. And all you have to do is hit X to create the item. Now let's go on to the one above, which is refine. Now basically when you're running around, you're going to be finding different ores and materials, and here's where you refine them. So when you have 10 of each item, you just select it and refine it, and it turns into ingots. And that's pretty self-explanatory right there. Then we have improvement. Now improvement allows you to improve an item. So it starts with normal, fine, superior, epic, and then legendary. And I'll just do that real quick for you all to show you what that does. So as you can see, the damage is 215. When I make it fine, the damage goes up to 251. And it turns green. Up above we have deconstruction. Now deconstruction, this allows you to break down the weapons and armor that you find in the field when you're doing your quests and things like that, because you're not going to be using them half the time. So what you just want to do is you want to go ahead and just deconstruct them, break them down. You get the materials, some of the materials back from them, and etc, etc. And last but not least, this is the most important part of all this, if you ask me, is research. Now here comes the part with traits. Now later on in the game, you're going to be crafting something called set armor. What is set armor, you're going to ask? Well, it's very simple. It's armor from a set. Now me, I'm wearing 2 sets, Hunding's Rage and Night Mother's Gaze. And if you look down here, this is what the different armor does. So for example, 2 items adds 664 weapon critical, 3 items adds 124 weapon damage, etc, etc. So this is superior to the regular craftable armor and weapons that you can make. Now to make said armor you need the trait gems, and different armor you need different amounts of gems unlocked. So for example, Hunting's Rage, Nightmare's Gaze, that's 6 traits per piece that you need. Like, so for example, you need to make the chest piece, you have to have 6 traits on that unlocked, the feet, the gloves, etc. You get the picture. You need to have 6 traits on each item unlocked. And basically, to you it'll be all unknown. But when you're on the field, you're grabbing different weapons and stuff from your quest, you're gonna come here, you're gonna hit research, and it will say researchable. Now this can vary on times, by the way. It can take a very long time. It goes up to 30 days on the last traits to research them. For example, you see I have a weapon here researching. I've got 4 days left on that. It started at 5 days. And yeah. So basically, research what you can and just break down the rest. That's the way I fucking do it now. Let's go over here to the clothing station. Now the clothing station is split. You have light armor right here, and then you have medium armor right here. Now for medium armor the material changes. So 1 to 14 is jute for medium armor, and it's rawhide for medium armor. So light armor is jute, 1 to 14. Medium armor is rawhide, 1 to 14. It's all the same. You just gotta add your material, choose your style, choose your trait if you have any unlocked, and just craft it. I mean, that's exactly the same. Now I want to go over when you level up your crafting, your blacksmithing, clothing, woodworking. You're gonna want to go into your skills, and then you're gonna want to assign points into each. So for blacksmithing, metalworking, when you put points into your metalworking, so it's different on each. So it's metalworking for blacksmithing, for clothing it's tailoring, for woodworking it's woodworking. You don't want to put points in these as you level up, and that's what's going to allow you to make higher level items. So it starts on 1 to 14 and it goes all the way up to when you're level 10, veteran rank 16. You're going to want to have a point, or as many points as you want actually, into Keen Eye. What this allows you to do is this allows you to see the ore, or the wood, or the different materials on the ground, and it will light them up with like a sparkly thing, and it will allow you to see them from quite a distance. Hireling, this is quite important because when you have points in this, free a mail every day, you get different crafting materials free a mail, which you can use. Metal extraction, this is when you deconstruct items. This allows you to get better materials from it. For example, if you got this filled up, you deconstruct a epic item, you'll get the improvement material back from it. Metallurgy, this reduces the research time. For each item, it allows you to craft 1 additional item, maximum 3 items. And as you see, for me it's maxed out. The research time is reduced by 25%. So that is quite a bit, believe me. And then you want to get all these filled up. This is very important right here. Let's go over to the woodworking station real quick. I'll show you what that's like over here. So it's basically the same system. Your weapons, and on the woodworking station is where you craft a shield. And it's the same system, like I said. So 1 to 14 is maple. Sanded maple, and the refining, it's the same system. style material, and your trait gem. And that's the exact same thing. Deconstruction is the exact same thing. Improvement. Now, improvement material changes from different stations. So woodworking, the names of the materials are going to be vastly different to clothing or blacksmithing. Now, you can also get improvement material through your mail, for your hireling, but the best way to do it is to just deconstruct green, blue, purple items. Now, you can buy, coming back to style material, you can buy style material from the merchants. As you can see, the basic styles you can buy. So this is just the basic styles. But when you get to the more exotic styles, like Daedric, Ancient Elf, Zifkin, those you're gonna have to go out and find. They are a lot more rare, or you're just gonna have to go to a guild trader and pay the gold and just buy it off a player. And one thing also I wanted to go through, I'm going to now head to a set armor crafting station just to show you what the difference is with them, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back and we're here at a set armor crafting station. So this is the Death's Wind crafting station. I'm going to be leaving a link in the description down below, which will take you to a website which will show you the different armor sets and what they do. But I'm just going to show you the basics here. How you craft set armor or weapons is you need to go to the station. You see where it says the name. You need to switch over to set apparel or set weapons. Now, if you do not have the traits unlocked to craft set armor or weapons, it'll be red, showing you that you can't craft it. But this armor station, so Death's Wind, this is 2 traits, so this is not that hard to do. Basically, you only have to have 2 traits per piece to craft it. And as you can see on the right there, what it does for you, this particular armor set. And then it's going to vary on what kind of character you're building. Are you building a tank? Are you building a stamina DPS, a magicka DPS, or a healer? It's vastly going to depend on you what kind of armor you're going to need for that character. And yeah, so on and so forth. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful for you all. If it was, go ahead and leave me a like on the video and a comment in the comment section down below. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for your dose of daily gaming content. Peace out, guys.